LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. Richardson Funeral Home, www.richardsonfuneralhome.net, the Il Camino Restaurant, www.ilcamino-restaurant.com, and by MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Leominster TV as we broadcast a live baseball game between your Leominster Blue Devils and arch rival, crosstown rival, the Fitchburg Red Raiders. We are at beautiful Doyle Field on a beautiful warm night on May 19th. It couldn't be any nicer than it is this evening. Welcome, everybody. Your host, Ray Richard, and my camera engineer, Brad Bedard, are here to broadcast you a live baseball game between your Blue Devils and the Fitchburg Red Raiders. Tonight's game between the Blue Devils and Red Raiders, the Blue Devils come in to this game with a 5-1 record, facing off against the Fitchburg Red Raiders with a 2-3 record. On the mound this evening, is your senior, Evan McCarthy, who comes into this ball game with a 2-0 record with no runs scored in the previous two games that he has pitched. He has pitched for 12 innings and he has 23 strikeouts. So, ladies and gentlemen, do the math. He has almost 2 strikeouts per inning ever since he's been on the mound. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to face off against your Red Raiders. Up at the plate is Anthony Donato, who's up to face Ryan McCarthy for the first batter of the game. Welcome, everybody, and hope you enjoy this live broadcast coming to you from historic and beautiful Doyle Field. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 to the batter. And the pitch number 2 is outside for ball 1. 1-1 against Anthony Donato, their second baseman. So welcome, everybody. Hope you enjoy the beautiful weather that we're having. And we are absolutely proud and happy to bring you people at home this live broadcast from Doyle Field. Count is 1-2 on the leadoff batter, Anthony Donato. And the pitch. And there's a outside for 2-2 on Donato. He was looking for the K right there on that screaming fastball that just missed the outside corner. He's got to bear down with a 2-2 count. And there's a swing, strike 3, swinging. So we're going to count the Ks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's 24 Ks. He just burns it. He just throws those BBs down Main Street, and they can't catch up to it. Anthony Oquendo is your batter number 2, standing in to face Evan McCarthy. And the pitch, swinging, strike 1. You know, the thing about Evan is that he does not get behind the count. He does not get behind the batter very much in the game that I previously saw him play. And again, there's a nice shot to center field. He's camping underneath it, and he grabs it down and pulls it in for out number 2. He doesn't get behind the batter in the count very much. So the first game that we saw him play live, also he was always up in the count, and that really is it's a really good thing for him, because now the batter has to swing at something that they really don't like. And Evans not going to give him anything really good to swing at. So we got 2 outs in the swinging strike 1. They can't catch up to it. That's right down the pipe. Number 5 at the plate, Zach Scott is your batter, the shortstop for the Red Raiders. And the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1. Mixing it up a little bit tonight. Beautiful Doyle Field this evening, everybody. Nice warm night. There's no breeze. We got a full house, people all around the fence behind the plate. and in the stands to the right and left of me. Come on down, everybody, or no, just stay home and watch the game. It's a beautiful evening. There's people camped out in center field. It's a great thing. I haven't seen that before. And the swinging strike 3 call. He got 2 Ks in the first inning. Swinging.
Ladies and gentlemen,
no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And after a half inning, Fitchburg with no runs, in comes Leominster.
Please show good sportsmanship for players, coaches, and
your leadoff batter, Tyler Smith, wearing number 2, followed by your center fielder. Tyler Smith is your catcher, by center field Sean Dutton wearing number 3, and the pitcher Evan McCarthy is batting the third spot, and your cleanup batter playing third base, Nick Garcia, wearing jersey number 8. You know, I think, Brad, that we're going to give out a trivia contest this evening. I'm going to send out my cell number and see who comes up with the prize. We're going to probably give them a bonus prize this evening. It'll probably be like a summer pass to Whalen Park. How do you think that's going to happen? Do you think that's going to be good? Summer pass to Whalen Park. So that'll be our prize to see. I'll give out a trivia question later on and send out my cell number, and you can text me, and I'll see how many smart people are out there.
I got you.
And a little bit of baseball knowledge for you people.
On the mound for Fitchburg, number 10, Gabe Johnson.
Like I previously said earlier, everybody, Leominster coming to this game with a 5-1 record. Fitchburg is 2-3. And speaking to the assistant coach this afternoon, Ed Vowles, he told me that there's going to be a district championship this year and also a state championship this year. So now they have a chance to have 2 victories in the book. Last year there was nothing. Now this summer we are going to actually have a district and a state championship to follow. So we should be following all along with the Blue Devils as they continue on their pace. With a 5-1 record, they're doing great. Behind head coach Rich Barnaby, assistant coach Ed Vowles, and assistant manager Chris Kay.
Leading off for Leominster, the catcher, number 2, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith, your catcher, wearing number 2, is up first to face the Red Raiders in their only trip to Royal Field this year, I am sure. And there's a pitch on the outside for ball 1. Tyler Smith showed bunt sign and pulled away. Leominster's not afraid to play small ball. And what I mean by small ball is that they will bunt whenever they would like to. That's one of the old tricks that Emil Johnson used to do back in the day. They used to play small ball and they didn't care. There's a foul ball back behind me and landing in foul territory for a souvenir right behind us with the count 2-1 to Tyler Smith, your catcher. You know, I'm not sure if you people can see those beautiful lines out there tonight. Can you see those beautiful lines, Brad? Oh, they're straight today. I'm not sure who does those lines, but he does a great job. Pat LaPointe is impressed by the lines, and I'm impressed by the work he does in the infield, grooming daily. And also the groundskeeper is Ed Vowles, who is the assistant coach, manager for the Blue Devils, and he's here every day doing the mowing, the cutting, the weeding, everything else has to be done. Does a great job. With a 2-2 count to Tyler Smith. So he hits the batter, hit by pitch. He takes first base. The leadoff batter on first base. With a good way to start. Nobody out. With a 2-2 count, hits the batter in the right shoulder.
One green, one green, one green, one green. Good one.
Sean Dutton, your center fielder, wearing number 3. With nobody out. bottom half of the first inning. And there's the pitch, high for ball 1. Tyler Smith leading off at first base. And the pitch. Right down the pipe for strike 1. 1-1 to Sean Dutton. And he steps in. And the pitch. It's a bunt. It's going to be too high. Caught by the first baseman. Tried to double him off and cannot. Nice bunt tried by Dutton and fails. So 1 down. With a bunt attempt, which didn't go the way they wanted to. The pitcher was able to come off the mound and catch the fly popper for out number 1. And the pitcher, Evan McCarthy, 23, steps into the plate with 1 down and 1 on. And there's a throw back to first base in safely is Tyler Smith, who led off with a hit by pitch. McCarthy steps in. Pitcher takes a look, and this fires a slow curve on the outside corner for ball 2 to Evan. Evan, by the way, is on his way to Assumption College, I heard earlier. And I'm sure he's happy about that, and I'm sure Leominster. There's a nice shot by Evan McCarthy. He drives that ball deep, 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 and it's a 2-run shot over the left center field fence for Evan McCarthy. He just pushed that one away, and Leominster takes a quick 2-0 lead on a nice, solid shot by McCarthy. Went clear the fence out of here. McCarthy helps his own cause with a 2-run homer. Get things started off for the Blue Devils right away. McCarthy helped his own cause with a double over the left center fence. And that was out of here when the moment the ball was hit. Gone. See you later. Touch them all. Nice shot. Nick Garcia, your cleanup batter. We're in number 8. Takes low for ball 1. Well, he just stroked that thing. That thing took off. There's no wind to hold that thing back tonight. It just took off. It's out of here. Not only can he pitch, he can hit the ball. Batting 3 in the lineup. Catcher, best number 1, and the pitcher, best number 3. It's a beautiful thing. And the pitch. Swinging, strike 2. 2-2 on Garcia. With 1 man out. And 2 runs have come home. If we can get a replay on that home run, that'd be a beautiful thing, I'm telling you. That thing sailed out of here like a jet. Out of here. That thing was gone. 2-1 to Garcia. Leominster already gets on the board in the bottom half of the first inning. They start off quick. And there's the pitch. Ooh, just low. I thought that was a good strike. 3-2 count to Garcia with 1 man down. And there's the pitch. Swinging up. Out of play for strike 2. Count remains the same at 3-2. Balls are flying all over the park over here. Good night to come down and get a couple souvenirs, but you got to throw them back in. Three and 2 count. You know, that's a good question. Brad, what happens if they don't have enough baseballs? Is the game done? 3-2 count. He walks him with a full count. Walks the batter. 1 down, 1 man on, and a 2-run shot early by McCarthy. And Brandon Arsenault comes to the plate. A good ice hockey player for the Leominster Blue Devils this past season, which I had the pleasure of coaching on the ice. Steps in and is playing baseball. Just gotta like that. A 2-sport athlete for Leominster. That was a high strike. Takes a strike 1 call, which he did not like that call, and neither did I. And here's the pitch. On the outside for ball 1. 1-1 with Nick Garcia tantalizing the pitcher at first base. Oh, he's going to go back. He's going to get picked off. He's going to be safe. He just got under that tag. He pulled himself way out of the base path, and he was on his way. The pitcher made a nice move to first base and almost picked him off. 1-1 to the batter, Arsenault. And there's a pitch, swinging, strike 2. 1-2 on the outside. Arsenault's looking for a nice little single here to move the runners around. It's a nice night to run around the bases. It's a beautiful night. Yeah. And it's in the dirt. The ball 2, 2-2. Come on down, everybody, and run around the bases. Right? It's a beautiful night, right, Brad? Beautiful night out here. It's a beautiful night. I don't have to wear my coat yet. When it gets later in the game, I will have to put my sweater on. It's a high for ball 3, 3-2. With Garcia at first base, who walked previously. Brandon Arsenault is trying to move him along with only 1 out in their half of the inning. And there's a pitch in the dirt for ball 4. And he walks back-to-back batters. Arsenault takes first base. 2 walks in a row. Coming up is Tony Sabatelli, his second baseman, wearing number 12.
Second baseman, number 12, Tony.
It's not a good thing to put that many base runners early in the game like this. And they just made him pay with a 2-run shot earlier by McCarthy. And still only 1 out in the bottom half of the first. Tony Sabatelli steps in. There should be there was time called at the plate. Getting the sign. Sabatelli steps back in. 2 men on, 1 man out. And the pitch, up high, ball 1. You know, if he gives something to the Leominster Blue Devils to hit and swing, they're not afraid to swing the bat. But everything's been high or away. Haven't been able to get a good look at anything that he can throw here. Probably the best pitch he pitched all night. It was cranked out of this park by McCarthy. I mean, that thing was shot out of a cannon. Out of here. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 men on. Pitcher gets the sign, takes a look. On the outside corner for strike 1.
Never know here, right? Never know. Let's go
2-1 to Sabatelli. Checks the runner at second. Makes a lot of movement back there. There's a shot deep center field. And it catches it. Brings it back in for out number 2. Runners have to go back. Nice catch by the center fielder for out number 2. Sabatelli got a good shot on that. 2 outs. Nico Martinez, your batter. Left fielder wearing number 11. Two men out. 2 men on. Score is 2-0 in favor of you Blue Devils. If you're just joining us at home, ball 1 on the outside corner. It's great to see the Red Raiders come back here and play baseball. The program hasn't been going on strong for the last few years. I'm glad they have a great manager in Brad Garner. Chad Garner, I mean. He's going to bring this program back to where it was. This is always great to see Leominster against Fitchburg in any sport that they play. It could be Chinese checkers, it could be chess, it could be Zamboni rides, whatever it can be, but it's always great to see Leominster against Fitchburg in any kind of sport. And people do show up for this rivalry between these 2 schools anywhere they're at. And it's great to see that. Leominster against Fitchburg, always a pleasure. 3-0, right down the pipe for 3-1, 3-1 count. Nico Martinez, your batter. looking at a batter's pitch right here at 3-1. Anything over the plate, he's going to crank it because he cannot walk it right down. He takes the little nibble down to third baseman, throws it over first base, and out number 3 hangs on to that wide throw for out number 3. So Leominster picks up 2 runs
Leominster Blue Devil Baseball
on the
Club
shot
wants to
by
thank the following sponsors: Teaching Wonders
McCarthy.
and Workers
And it's a
Credit
2-0 lead for the Blue Devils as we go in the top half of the second inning. 2 runs. 2 men left on base. And the Blue Devils have a 2-0 lead. Fitchburg got out of that jam without any more damage that could have been done. Nice little slow roll to the third baseman, picked it up, fired over to first baseman, and for out number 3. Now Fitchburg comes up, trying to get a handle on McCarthy's arm that he has at the mound. He throws bullets out there. And he just put a bullet out of the park. Cranked it out of here. You people can go back and look on their laptops later on after the game's over and just review that shot. That was a moonshot out of here. Well, not a moonshot, it was a line drive up over the fence. The game a 2-0 lead. And he's tough to beat, tough to hit. He's got a curve, fastball, 2-seamer. He can throw the ball.
Leading off the second inning for the Red Raiders is the catcher, number 17, Michael Cooper.
The catcher, Michael Cooper, is your leadoff batter for the Red Raiders in the top half of the second. Hope you people are enjoying these live broadcasts. There's going to be a trivia question coming right up here between, when should I do that? Halfway between the game. At the top half of the fourth inning, I'm going to send out a trivia question. How's that? So you people at home, stay with me. And I know you're all going to get out your Google phones and everything else to get this answer. I know that. But we will give away some prizes, maybe a free French fry. What do you think today? Free French fry? Yeah? All right. Michael Cooper steps in to face McCarthy. And there's a pitch on the outside for ball 1. Looking to get ahead of the batter right away and missed on the outside corner. McCarthy with the pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. 1-1. Not only does he pick his spots, he's got speed, he's got velocity on that ball, and the batter has to look at his way and find out where it's going. There's a nice swinging, nice little drop in that. 1-2 on the batter. Nice pitch right there. He just dropped below the bat. Swinging, strike 2. And there's a pitch. Swinging, strike 3, high strike. Couldn't catch up to it. Michael Cooper goes down on
Left fielder number 3, Adam
swinging.
Sears.
Adam Sears is your batter. McCarthy with the windup and pitch up high for ball 1. No, he got behind that other batter 1-0 and came back with 3 straight strikes to strike him out. So he's not wasting a lot of pitches. Strike call low. 1-1. He doesn't waste many pitches. They're all around that plate. McCarthy in the windup and the pitch. Swinging, strike 2. Adam Sears, number 3, swinging for strike 2. Here's a pitch. 1-2. Strike 3. Caught him looking on an outside fastball. That's 5 up and 4
First
strikeouts.
baseman,
Number 8.
Declan Bourgeau.
Number 8, Declan Burgo is up to face against McCarthy. 4 strikeouts and 5 batters. Here's a pitch up high for strike 1. McCarthy can throw the ball. You know, in all the years that we watched in baseball, last year we had, well, not in 2020, but in 2019 we had another pitcher who could throw the ball, also an ace. And Leominster just fields these pitchers. I'm not sure where they get them, but they've had some good baseball players out in the Leominster school system for the last 50 years. Strike 2 on the batter. Ahead. Again, he's ahead in the count with a 1-2 on Burgo. Looking for another K in this inning to finish him off. 1-2-3. 1-2 count. And the pitch. Up high for 2-2. 2-2 on the batter. Burgo steps in. And the pitch. Slow curve for strike 3 looking. Nice choice of pitching on the mound between him and the catcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to
6th
follow
man up,
Leominster Baseball
5
on
strikeouts
Facebook.
are already in the
Leominster High
second
School
inning.
Baseball as well
No
as
runs, no hits,
Leominster
nobody
Blue
left
Devil
on base,
Football
no
and on
errors.
Twitter at Leominster Football, at LHS Blue Devils
And
FB,
coming up, we
Leominster
have
Athletics Twitter
the right
account.
fielder, number
Watch
6,
for any
Eamon Durkin,
game change
and the
updates via
designated hitter, Ryan Favor, number
social
1,
media
and your leadoff batter, Tyler Smith. And the bottom half of the second inning. Two nothing. The Blue Devils on top of the Red Raiders, and it came on the bat of Evan McCarthy in the first inning with a 2-run shot over the left center field fence. And he's been pitching a gem right now with 5 strikeouts in 6 batters. How impressive. They can't catch up to that fastball or that slow curve he's got going through. Okay, stepping to the plate.
The second inning for the Blue Devils.
Eamon.
Right fielder number 6,
Eamon Durkin is your batter, leading off in the bottom half of the second inning. Number 6 on the jersey, and the pitch. Swinging down the second baseman, picks it up over to first base. First pitch swinging. Mark that 4-3, 1 out. Ryan Favor is your designated hitter, stepping in to face the pitcher for the Red Raiders. Steps in. 1 down. That was a swinging, first pitch swinging. Strike 1 on Favor. Favor steps back in. Strike 1 to the batter. Up high for ball 2, for ball 1. 1-1 to Favor. There's a lot of people here this evening, and the lights are on. Low for ball 2. That looked good from my point of view. 2-1 to Favor. Pitcher throws over the plate for strike 2. 2-2. Now he's got to be swinging. He's got to be swinging here. Pitcher fires, slow, solid shot to center field. Camps underneath it and grabs it for out number 2. 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down. The leadoff batter, Tyler Smith, your catcher, leading off.
Leadoff hitter to the catcher,
First time
number
up.
2, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith lead with 2 down in the bottom half of the second inning. Tyler Smith gets up, scored ahead of McCarthy on his 2-run shot in the dirt for ball 2. Walked in the first inning and scored. 2-0. Strike 2-1. Tyler Smith is looking for his something he can get a good wood on it. And the pitch. Over the plate, right up the shortstop. Shortstop pickup, 1-hop pickup. Over to first base. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down. Must feel good for the pitcher to be able to do that at this juncture after having a slow first inning, but came back in the second inning and just shut him down. 1, 2, 3. Leading off for your Red Raiders would be Tyler Brassard with Gabe Johnson and Mike Seelan. You have 3 batters scheduled to face McCarthy in the top of the third. There's only one player that has actually hit the ball. He flied out to the center fielder in the first inning, and nobody else has even touched that. Touched the ball from McCarthy. So let's see what happens. 6 men up, 5 Ks, adds to the K zone that he has going on. He's throwing the ball well. He gets ahead of the batter. Just about every batter, he gets ahead of them. So it puts them down in the hole right away. Well, the lights are on at Doyle Field. And it's a beautiful night to watch baseball. And I'm glad you people are joining us. Great night to watch baseball this evening. Nice and warm. People are camped out. Center field bleachers are full. Behind me, the people all over the place. It's a beautiful thing, everybody. Beautiful thing. If anybody's out there watching this game, please text me, let me know that you're watching it.
For Fitchburg, designated hitter number 4, Tyler Brassard.
Yes, and the Lumsden has a lot of ball players that come through, and I just got a text from Mr. Pat LaPointe. I was trying to remember the pitcher that we had in 2019, Pat Gallagher, another standout on the mound and at the plate. I believe he's at UConn playing baseball down there. Another ace on the mound was Gallagher, and now we have McCarthy. They just run deep in Leominster. There's a pitch, strike 1, right over the plate. He doesn't get behind too many players, that's for sure. Thank you, Pat, for sending me that info. I could not remember his name, but I know him. I know his dad. There's a foul ball behind us out onto Causeway Street behind Fenway Park. There it is. So, another foul ball. Got a piece of that one. Tyler Brassard up at the plate. Strike 2 on Tyler. McCarthy with the windup and the swing. Strike 3. Another K. 5 strikeouts in a row, everybody.
Number
So
10, Gabe Johnson.
keep count at home. That's 5 strikeouts in a row. Led off the game with a strikeout. Second batter up, flied out to the center fielder, and we've had 5 consecutive strikeouts. Here's a pitch, swinging, strike 1. Just got a foul piece of that ball. Sent it into the dugout of the Blue Devils. He's down on the count, 0-1. I'm going to try and count how many times he gets behind the batter in the count. So far, hasn't been many. Strike 2, nice curveball on the outside corner. Just picking him clean right now. Wow. You know, if I was Fitchburg in this case, I'd be up there swinging that bat because he doesn't throw too many balls. I'd be swinging that bat and just trying to hit that ball somewhere. It's high for ball 1. Number 10, your pitcher, Gabe Johnson at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. High for ball 2, 2-2 to Gabe Johnson. And there's noise coming from the fans in back of me. The Fitchburg Red Raiders fans are cheering him on. Let's go, Gabe. Let's go. Sinking curveball in the dirt for ball 3. That's the only 3-2 count he's had on anybody this evening, I believe. 3-2 to Gabe Johnson. He's looking for the K right here. Swinging, hit, nice shot right through the hole up between first and second. The first hit of the ball game goes to the pitcher. Beautiful shot. Nice hit. That's what I just said, everybody. He throws strikes, so you better swing that bat. Mike Seelan, number 7, batting in the 9th spot with 1 out. 1 man on base with a nice hit between the first and second baseman.
Courtesy runner for
first hit
Fitchburg, number
of the
6,
ball
Riley
game.
LeBlanc.
You know, if you look at it, the Blue Devils only have 1 hit, and it was a 2-run shot, which was a beautiful thing. There's a pitch right down Main Street for strike 1 on Mike Seelan. 1 man on, 1 man out. Strike 1 to the batter.
Go, babe. Come on, Sav.
McCarthy bears down. There's a bunt try. Back to first base. Tried to pick off. Cannot pick it up. Strike 2 with a bunt attempt. Trying to get that batter over to second baseman. Up to second base, I mean.
Let's go, Mike. Let's go, baby. Oh, you Sav. Let's go, kid. Go, Sav.
Straight
Come
2 on the
babe.
batter.
Oh, you kid.
Straight 2 on the batter. McCarthy bears down. Man on first. Pitch over to first base. Nice little. McCarthy. And the pitch. They're using the bats. Another shot right through the same spot that earlier played in. That was 2 straight hits off McCarthy. Another shot right down a.
Pittsburgh leadoff batter, number 47, second baseman Anthony Donato.
Anthony Donato. Leadoff batter with 1 out and 2 straight singles off of McCarthy. That's just like I said. McCarthy throws strikes. You got to swing the bat and try to get a piece of it. And they just did. Between the first and second baseman, both batters just got on with only 1 man out in the top half of the third. It's the first time of the game that McCarthy has to pitch from the stretch. And the pitch. Swinging. Nice trouble. This ball should be trouble. Over to first base. He's out at first. He's out at first. And the runners advance to second and third.
Center fielder, number 2, Alex Oquendo.
Called him out at first base. Close play at first base, but called him out, so that'd be 2 outs. 2 outs, 2 men on. And the Red Raiders are on the verge of pushing across their first run. Nice curveball on the outside corner. Missed for ball 1. They got 2 runners in scoring position, looking for just a little hit. Nice little shot here. Swinging, strike 1, 1-1. Alex Okendo is your batter. And there's a pitch. On the outside, miss for ball 2, 2-1. Two and one to the batter. This is the inning that Fitchburg is hoping to push across a run. And the pitch, swinging, foul ball into the stands. Out behind, on the rail trail behind us. 2-2 to Alex. 2-2 to Alex, who flied out to center field his first time up. 2 men on. 2 men out. Count is 2-2. Back to third. He just threw that ball over the head, and they're going to score a run on that attempted pickoff at second base, and Fitchburg scores the very first run. Runner number 6 scores in place of Gabe Johnson, pitcher. So Fitchburg gets on the board with an attempt to pick off at second base. He threw it into center field. The run at third base scores easily with 2 men out. And there's a pitch, swinging, strike 3. Another K. But Fitchburg picks up their first run of the game. With a 2-1 ball game.
Is currently scheduled for Friday.
Now we're in a ball game, boys.
May 28th at 4 o'clock.
With 1 run.
The senior night here at
1 man left on base. And after 2.5, the Blue Devils are on top, 2-1. Like I said earlier, everybody, the Leominster's only got 1 hit, and there's been that home run by McCarthy. The only other way they got on base was a walk, hit the batsman, and that has been it. A 2-run shot by McCarthy in the first inning, and now we're in the bottom half of the third, and Fitchburg has just pushed across their first run of the game on an error, attempted pickoff at second. Fitchburg has climbed back into the game with 2 consecutive singles and a fielder's choice. Put the runners at second, third, and then an attempt at second base that flew over the second baseman's head and scored easily from third base. Up in the bottom half of the third, we have Sean Dutton, Evan McCarthy, and Nick Garcia, your scheduled 3 batters. In the bottom of the third. And we get to listen to some music here tonight, don't we? Yeah, we got music going on. People are enjoying themselves. You know what we need over here? We need a popcorn machine. That's what we need, a popcorn truck. We need a popcorn truck. We need something like that here. You know, Brad, they'd be making money with a popcorn truck over here this evening, wouldn't you? Or a hamburger guy or hot dog guy. You know, if I wasn't doing this, Brad, I think I'd be doing that. I'd be making a lot of money doing this, selling popcorn and peanuts and all that kind of stuff. It'd be a beautiful thing. Sean Dutton at the plate. Takes first pitch for a strike. And the pitch up high for ball 1, 1-1. Dutton with the the second man up in the first inning, and he tried to make a bunt attempt, and he popped up to the first baseman. There's a shot up the right field line. Is it going to be fair or foul? And attempted by the second baseman who took off. Foul ball. Sean Dutton is in the hole at 1-2. This is all you could ask for on a beautiful night like this. Leominster against Fitchburg in baseball, or Leominster against Fitchburg in any sport you want, and it's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. 2-2 to Dutton. steps in. And the pitch. Swinging, strike 3. Struck him out. Swinging at a low pitch to the outside corner. So Dutton strikes out. Here comes Evan McCarthy for his second trip to the plate. We all know what he did the first time up. He just drilled that baby up over that left center field fence for the only 2 runs the Leominster Blue Devils have at this point. On the outside corner, the pitcher has definitely settled down. He's picking his spots. Head in the count, 0-1. McCarthy up high for ball 1, 1-1. He has put away. There's a swinging strike. Ball 2 back into the stands behind us. He has 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 straight batters have failed to reach base. The pitcher has settled down. And the pitch, 2-1 count. Swinging out to the second baseman. That little no chop right to the first baseman and puts him out for out number 2. Score that one 6-3 on your score sheets at home. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 3rd, the pitcher has settled down. It's great to see this. Garcia steps into the plate. We had a walk in the first inning. It's a pitch up high for ball 1. Garcia, your third baseman. And the pitch. Ooh, nice little slow curve. Drops in there for strike 1. 1-1 on Garcia. 2 men out. Bottom of the 3rd. And there's a pitch in the dirt. He went for it anyway, up to second base. Nice little cherry hop right over the first baseman. Pulls him off the bag. He's going to be safe. Pull the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe with a infield hit. Nice play by the shortstop. Pull the first baseman off the bag. And I'm going to give that a hit. Why not? A hit or an error, but Garcia reaches first base. Step to the plate, Brandon Arsenault. It's funny to see him without any hockey pads on. Down in the dirt for ball 1. Arsenault walked it his first time up. Stepped in for his second attempt. And the pitch. Swinging, strike 1. Not afraid to swing the bat. The pitcher just kept that away from him, put it low. One and one. Slow pitch. Oh, just missed the outside corner. Nice little slow curve. 2-1 with 2 men out. Garcia at first. Arsenault at the plate. 2 men down. And the pitch. 2-1. Pick off the tip. He got in there safely. Nice move by the pitcher. Almost picked him off. Nice throw. He got back safely. Just in time. Pitch in the dirt. For ball 3. 3-1 to Arsenault. Arsenault steps in, looking to get a good swing, a good pitch to hit. And the pitch, slow on the outside corner. He walks again for the second time. Good eyes on that hockey player. That's a beautiful thing. He walks, second at the time he walks, gets to first base. 2 men on, 2 men out. Up at the plate, it's Tony Sabatelli steps in. You know, if you people were back here listening to this, we're at Doyle Field, there's music going on. All we need now is like some cheerleaders. What do you think, Brad? We need some cheerleaders? You think your wife would hear you be a cheerleader? Could ask your wife. She's here. She's watching the game. We're going to get a couple cheerleaders. We need some cheerleaders. I think so. Steps in. Sabatelli steps in. 2 men on. 2 men out. Into the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. There's an attempt to steal, and he gets back in time. He was going to take off to go to third. Nice play by the catcher. catcher for the Red Raiders. Nice play all the way around. Made a nice stop at the plate and threw to second base. Perfect strike. And Garcia had to get back in there quickly before the tag. 1 ball, no strikes. On the outside for ball 2, 2-0. Gabe Johnson, your pitcher, has settled down after that 2-run shot by McCarthy, and that has been it for the Blue Devils. Nice pitch on the outside corner for strike 1, 1-2, 2-1 on Savatelli. Steps in. 2 men on. Savatelli looking for something to drive someplace in the dirt. Ball 3. 3-1. Pitcher takes his time, catches his breath, steps back to the hill, takes a look, gets a sign, and throws into the dirt. Walked him. Bases are loaded. Nowhere to put anybody now. Nico Martinez comes up, who flied out. The third baseman, first time up. Bases are loaded with 2 men out.
Left fielder number 11, Nico Martinez.
Savatelli get on with a walk. Brandon Aston get on with a walk. And Garcia get on with a hit with a attempt at first base. And pull the first baseman off the bag, or it could have been a 1-2-3 inning. And now they're facing trouble here with 2 consecutive walks. So there's 3 men on, 2 men out. He's got 3 ducks out there to try to bring home. A nice swing of the bat, try to put this game away. All right, we got a little bit of dancing going on out here. We gotta like that stuff. And the pitch. Slow curve on the outside, missed the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitcher needs to talk to the catcher. Yes, he does. It is 7:45 and the lights are on at Doyle Field. And it's still like bright enough to actually play without any lights. The days are getting longer and the nights are getting shorter. There's a song like that somewhere. Up high, strike 1, 1-1. He's got the bases loaded. The bottom of the 3rd, looking to send this game. There's a pitch, swinging, strike 2. You're all over that one. Strike 2, 1-2 on the batter. Martinez wants to drive in at least 1 run. Got to get a hit somewhere. Put the bat on the ball. Johnson steps off the mound. Steps back in. 1-2 count on Martinez. And the pitch. Oh, low. Ball 2. Keep the ball away from him. It's a pitcher's count. He wasted that one. Thought he was going to go for it in the dirt. Martinez, 2-2. 2 men out, 3 men on, and here's a pitch up high. Oh, that was a high pitch. He caught him looking, but that was an umpire's call right there. So Leominster fails to score with no runs, 1 hit, 3 men left on base. And the score after 3 complete is your Blue Devils ahead of the Red Raiders 2-1. and the top half of the 4th inning. And we're going to take a break here for station identification. This is WRAY with LTV live broadcast at historic Doyle Field. We'll be right back.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Red Raiders, shortstop number 5, Zach Scott.
Zach Scott is your... Welcome back, everybody. I just took a little brief vacation. I just went to... had to put my little warm-up jacket on because it's getting kind of cold out here. So I had to put my little warm-up jacket on and keep myself warm. It's getting dark. The sun has gone down. And... I got myself a little comfy. There's a nice pitch by McCarthy. Right down the plate. Zach Scott is your batter, wearing number 5 for the Red Raiders. Strike 1. McCarthy up high for 1-1. Swinging, strike 2 for Zach Scott. 1-2 on the batter. I'm going to have, there's a pitch. It's a golf shot into the stands on the third base side over there. And I think it hit somebody right in the grill. No. 1-2. To Zach Scott. And the pitch. Up high. 2-2 to Zach Scott. He steps in. And takes a look. McCarthy with the pitch. Swinging strike. Zach Scott hit down center field and he picks up center field, makes a nice catch out in center field and takes it down for out number 1.
Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper is your batter. All right, Michael Cooper is your batter, the catcher for the Red Raiders. And everybody, I just found a fan. Well, not a fan. I think he's from Fitchburg. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm the assistant coach for Fitchburg JV.
Oh, really? I get the assistant coach for the Fitchburg JV team, so he knows a lot about this team, right? You know everybody on this team, right? You take a pitch count right now?
I am. Yep, I know all these guys. I got the pitch count. I've got to keep track of both teams.
That's a beautiful thing. You know, I was out here. You know, I do these games all the time, and actually we're live tonight, so you can say hi to Mom if you want to.
I don't know if she's listening.
Okay.
She's
What's
up
your
in
name?
Maine. My name's Nate Hool. I graduated Fitchburg in 2016 and got
Nate
re-involved
Hool?
in the program this year. Yep.
That's great. I played ball with Chad Garnett, the coach. For,
Did you?
Yes, played baseball with him, and I was excited to see that he joined the ranks of the Fitchburg Red Raiders, and I was a head coach, which is great. I'm glad that he can he can do a lot of good things for the Fitchburg team for sure. I've known him for a long time.
He definitely knows his stuff. He was working for the Sentinel back when I was playing.
Yes.
He used to interview me quite regularly.
Yep. No, this is a great thing. I'm glad that I stepped out for a minute and I found the fan and I found the assistant coach, the JV coach for the Fitchburg Red Raiders. So we can talk baseball, which is a good thing, And
Absolutely.
you can give me the ins and outs of the Red Raiders here. I know their record is 2-3. What's the first name again?
Nate.
Nate, okay. The record is 2-3, but they're a good team. I mean, after the first inning, your pitcher has settled down, and he's put everybody away. He's doing really good job right now. The score is 2-1.
Yeah, he's looking good. He found his rhythm here in the third inning. He really bared down. He's throwing well. He's throwing a lot of strikes, putting the ball in play. We're making plays.
Yeah, no, it's a great thing. I mean, when you get the Fitchburg-Leominster rivalry, it's very impressive. Look at the people that are here this evening. It's a beautiful night for baseball for sure, but it's the Fitchburg-Leominster rivalry, and everybody comes out for that. It doesn't matter what they play.
That's right. I haven't seen this many people here at Doyle Field since Thanksgiving a couple years ago for football. So this is nice to see.
It is. It's great to see it. I mean, they chose the night game because, it makes it special. Usually they play at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but they made a 7 o'clock start tonight for specialty. It's Leominster against Fitchburg, so why not do that?
That's right. Nothing like a nightcap for the rivalry.
Definitely. This is great. Nate, I'm glad that you joined me. This is great. I got somebody to talk to. People can we can give the count every so often. Right now it's 1-1. There's 2 men out in the top half of the fourth inning. The Red Raiders are down 2-1. McCarthy throws strikes though. He's he doesn't get behind too many players.
I'm not too familiar with these guys over here, but this kid's pounding the zone. He looks really good.
Yeah, he's
an impressive ball player.
Yeah, he's a really good ball player. He's the one who hit the 2-run homer in the first inning.
That was a missile he hit out to left there.
It was a shot. It was out here, and that's probably the best hit they've had the whole game against your pitcher. So it's like, it's one good solid shot and put Leominster on top 2-0. Red Raiders fought back. Now they're 2-1, and it's looking great.
Right back in it. Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game here this evening.
2-2. Did I miss anybody here? Is this still Michael Cooper at the plate?
Nope, we've got Adam Sears.
He just struck out looking, I believe. So Michael Cooper was up early. I'm not sure what he did. We were busy talking, Nate. I didn't get that one. So I'm not sure what happened to Michael Cooper. So that's 3 up, 3 down. And we're going to go in the bottom half of the fourth inning with Leominster come on with Eamon Durkin, Ryan Favor, and then the top of the order, Tyler Smith will be your scheduled 3 batters in the bottom half of the fourth inning. So Nate, give me a little bit of, your baseball history, or it's something that you have
My
done.
baseball history, well, I came up through the Fitchburg Youth Baseball. I played for the high school all 4 years, varsity. Played 1 year at Colby Sawyer College up in New London, New Hampshire.
Yep.
And then came back home after that. Now I'm in the workforce here and helping out with the young guys, trying to develop them into the next crop of players here. Give me 1 second.
All right, he's taking the pitch count. Nate is taking a pitch count for. Are you taking a pitch count for both teams or for both pitchers? You're just taking pitch count for.
New rules this year require that both teams keep track of the pitches.
Oh, really?
For each team. So I've got the little dual pitch count here.
Oh,
I've got the road side.
yeah.
I've got the home side. Keeps track of everything.
That's a great thing. So I mean, it's a great. I'm glad for Chad. Bringing the. Taking over the position as head manager, coach, as you call it, whatever, for the Fitchburg Red Raiders. It's great. He's a great baseball guy. And you yourself, Nate, has played a lot of baseball, so it's good to have people that are behind the scenes in coaching, and trying to develop these young players, because this is, if you look at it, this area in Fitchburg-Leominster there's a lot of athletes.
Absolutely.
A lot of athletes. And, I mean, baseball has been one of the #1 programs in Leominster's history, the state champs, all that kind of stuff. And now Fitchburg is beginning their ascension into something that's going to be good. And, they get good people like you and Chad out there. And it's going to bring, it's going to make these kids want to play ball again.
That's right. We got to get the young kids involved early and create a pipeline to come up through the system. And Leominster's done a great job of that over the years, with all the different Little League programs that they've got that feed into the high school program. They've got 2 JV teams. We faced one of them earlier today. We actually got the win over up on Arnhell Farm.
Yeah.
We played well today. Both teams did. It was a good ball game, and with the nightcap here, we were able to shoot over here and catch the evening game.
That's great.
Get some of the young guys exposed to the varsity program. See what it's all about up in the big guys. Shot to left field. Sears makes the play.
One out in the bottom half of the fourth. Eamon Durkin just flied out to the left fielder for Leominster's first out of the fourth inning. They haven't had much Leominster has done well in the first inning. And since then, your pitcher has like just settled in, found his strike zone.
He's cruising.
Yep, he's grooving right now.
This is a powerful Leominster offense, and he's doing a good job handling them tonight.
This is what I want to see. Good baseball games like this. This
Absolutely.
is great. This is great. Great to
It's
watch.
definitely been a long time for Fitchburg to come up, build the program that we've got. Now, like you said, Chad's taking the reins, and we got a lot of good things going on up in the Berg there.
No, that's good. It's a great thing. I mean, this Leominster Fitchburg area. This is great. I mean, look at the people here for the game. It's
both sides too. It's not loaded one side or another. We got people here for both teams.
Exactly. Swinging strike one on Ryan Favor, who's the designated hitter this evening. Facing off against Gabe Johnson, who's really settled in and really making a game of this. And he didn't let that first inning home run really bother him that much, and he just came right back, and he's pitching the gem right now. It's a great thing. It's good to see. There's a pitch right down Main Street for strike 2, 2-2 to Favor. Batting ninth in the order for Leominster. Up next would be your leadoff batter, number 2, Tyler Smith. Waiting on deck. There's a swing, strike 3. You know, I love this. This is great. Great baseball. People are all excited about this. We have people behind us, left, right, in the stands, center field, everywhere. It's a great thing.
Yeah, there's people all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, people are getting back out into the world and coming to enjoy some good old high school baseball.
The world is getting back to where it should be. Your leadoff batter, Tyler Smith, is up with 2 men out in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And we're looking for some base runners here for the Blue Devils, and there's a nice strike curve on the outside corner. He has settled down perfectly. I like this. I like a close game like this. I didn't want to see a blowout. I did not. This is great. It's a pitch on the outside. Ball 1. 1-2 to Tyler Smith, who flied out his last time up. It's a pitch up high for ball 2. 2-2.
Ducked underneath that one.
So actually, where do you guys play your home games? Where are you at?
We're right up behind the high school in Fitchburg.
You are?
Yeah, we got a field up on the hill there. Beautifully done, nice infield.
Oh, he held off on that one. No
Check
swing.
down to first base. He says he held up.
Yep, 3-2 count. It's Tyler Smith, the leadoff batter for the Blue Devils. So there's a field behind the high school.
There is, yeah. They've done a nice job with it. We just built some new dugouts this year.
There's a strike 3 call looking. You know, when you got 2 strikes on your batter, you got to swing that bat.
Yeah, just built some new dugouts up behind the at the high school field this year. Had the art department paint a nice Fitchburg Red Raiders mural on the side of it.
Yeah.
They've done a great job up there. It looks good. There's a few bugs, but we make do.
I know it's a nice high school. I haven't been up that road actually yet, but I know it's a nice high school, and they have a field back of their high school. That is great. That's perfect. We have Doyle Field, which is owned by the city and run by the DPW.
Yep.
And, you know, there's a lot of people that really put a lot of effort and work into making this field the way it is. And we're going to give a shout out to Mr. Pat LaPointe, who's like the director of, not the director, but yeah, he's the coordinator for the Leominster Recreation Department.
He does a great job. You get beautiful facilities all the way around down here.
I'll get the score. The umpire just came over to ask me what the score of the Bruins is. I'm going to try to give you the score of the Bruins right now. I'm going to find this out for you. Hold on a second. I'll find out for you in a second. The Bruins are playing this evening, and I haven't got that score yet, so.
All right, it was great to sit with you. I'm going to step back. It was a pleasure.
Nate,
I'm happy to jump in anytime I see you.
Thank you, Nate.
Right,
I appreciate
take
it. Thanks for your time. I appreciate that. And the score of the Bruins right now is 1-1. It's in the second period, 1-1. And the Red Sox are what, 5-1. So there's a score for us right now. The Bruins are tied 1-1 in the second period, and the Red Sox are winning 5-1 over the Blue Jays. So we just had Nate join us for a little bit of knowledge of the Fitchburg Fitchburg Red Raiders. It's great to have him here and talk about baseball. And as we get back to the game, McCarthy, top half of the 5th inning, has Declan Borgo, Tyler Broussard, and Gabe Johnson to face off. in the top of the 5th with the Blue Devils on top with a 2-1 score. Nate is the JV coach for the Fitchburg Red Raiders, and it's great to have a little interview with him during the course of the game. And he shed some light on Red Raiders, their challenge to get the program back on track. They got some good people involved, and it's good to see good baseball at Doyle Field this evening. At the plate, we got at the plate, we have number 8, Declan Borgo, swinging, strike 2. It's a pitcher's duel at Doyle Field, everybody. And I forgot to give that trivia question, but I'm going to do it. And there's a nice shot. Foul ball. 0-2. And when I give this trivia question, all those people out at home, my phone number will be 978-877-8580. Text me the answer. Ground ball right to shortstop. Picks up over to first base. Picked up, scooped up by Arsenault at first base for out number 1. Mark that 6-3 on your card. Brad, if you can tell me the answer to this trivia question, you are good. And all the people out there, 978-877-8580. Give me the answer to this trivia question as we are in the 5th inning of this highly anticipated game between the Red Raiders and your Blue Devils. Strike 1. Trivia question. Pat LaPointe, you cannot answer this question. Do not text me. Who is the only number 1 pick in Major League Baseball? Who is the only number 1 pick in Major League Baseball to make it to the Hall of Fame? The only number 1 pick in Major League Baseball to make the Hall of Fame. Give me your answer, everybody, and you win a free elevator ride at the Sheraton. How's that, everybody? 1-2 on Tyler Brassard. Swinging. Strike 3. Tyler Brassard goes down on strikes.
Pitcher number 10, Gabe Johnson.
Gabe Johnson, your pitcher, who's pitching at Gem alongside McCarthy. Only down 2-1. He scored the only run for the for the Red Raiders as we speak. So both pitchers, that shot up to the second baseman. He picks it up over to first, and he out number 3. Mark that 4-3 on your card.
Ladies
3 up,
and
3 down.
To avoid injury, fans should be alert for foul
So
balls
that
throughout
trivia
the game.
question
This is an
has to be answered
MIAA
sometime this
sanctioned
evening.
Event. Please continue to show
And
good sportsmanship.
nobody knows
for
it.
players,
I'm going to ask
coaches, and
Nate
umpires
if he would know that
throughout the rest
answer.
of the game.
Dave, you got the changes?
Score after 4.5. It's your Blue Devils on top of the Red Raiders, 2-1 at historic Doyle Field. An evening game between these two rivals. And we have a pitcher's duel going on. And there's a change in pitchers for the Red Raiders. Number 6 on the mound, which I will get his name for you. And I will get it. No, I will not get it. I don't have any numbers. I just have names. I have no numbers, so I can't give you who's on the hill. Huh? Zach Scott? Who's over? Zach Scott. The pitcher went to first? Okay, and Gabe Johnson went to first
Now
base.
pitching for Fitchburg, number 5, Zach Scott.
Zach Scott is your pitcher, and Gabe Johnson went over to first base, changing the order. So Leominster has the lead at 2-1.
Leading off, center fielder number 3, Sean.
Number 3, Sean Dutton, your center fielder, leads off in the bottom half of the 5th inning with a great ball game going on, everybody. And relief pitcher in the motion, string outside for ball 1. Just missed. Looked good from my vantage point. 1 ball, no strikes to Dutton. And the pitch in the dirt on the outside for ball 2. 2-0. Who is the only player in Major League Baseball as a first-round pick, the number 1 pick of all time, the number 1 pick. Every year there's a number 1 pick. Who is the only number 1 pick in Major League Baseball to make it to the Hall of Fame? That's the question of the night. You get free rides at Whalen Park with the correct answer. 2-0, 2-1. This is a great ball game to watch, everybody. I'm glad we are able to bring this live to all you people at home. 2-2. And you know, we do need a pizza truck here or a popcorn truck. We need something like that here. I'm getting kind of hungry. What do you think? He struck him out. I looked around, I missed the strikeout. Sean Dutton strikes out for out number 1. Evan McCarthy.
Evan McCarthy.
The only with the RBI with a 2-run home with two RBIs, and that is all Leominster has from the first inning, and it has been no runs since that first inning. And the pitch. McCarthy drills it down to right field with a solid single. Picked up by right field. McCarthy gets on base with his 2nd hit of the game. Nick Garcia, your 3rd baseman, number 8, steps up to the plate with 1 out in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And we have a pinch runner for McCarthy. Number 5 going in.
Courtesy runner number 5, Connor Bolak.
Connor Bolak steps in, courtesy runner for McCarthy, who nice line single through the 1st and 2nd baseman into the right field grass. Steps up Garcia, your cleanup hitter, in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, 1 man on. You know, I'm looking around for that popcorn truck or pizza truck. I can't find it anywhere, but if anybody find them, you tell me. Oh, well. Okay. And the pitch. Strike 1 on the outside. 1-1 to Garcia. With a man on board, with a man on first, looking to add more, trying to send them around. Nobody's attempted to steal this evening for either team. There's a nice pitch by the pitcher. 1-2, nice sinking curveball with fooled Garcia. He's looking for that fastball. 1-2. And the pitch, up high. Ooh, he laid off on that one. 2-2. Almost took the swing. Decided not to. 2-2 with 1 out. And the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 3, 3-2. Full count. Full count with 1 out. With Brandon Arsenault coming up. 3-2 count. Back to third base. In safe. Three and 2 count here with 1 out. And the pitch. Nice shot out to center field. It's going to be in the gap, and it is in the gap all the way to the fence. Going on second base. Going to score him. He's going to score him. He's going to get a triple out of this. Going to third base. He's going to get out at third base. He drops the ball. He's a safe at third, and number 5 scores all the way from first base on that triple by Nick Garcia. Right down. Hit the fence in right center with a triple to score the courtesy runner, Ryan
First baseman number
Bolak.
16, Brandon Arsenal.
And brings him all the way to third base, and Ryan Bolak scores in place of courtesy runner in place of McCarthy. And Leominster on top 3-1 with 1 out. And Arsenal takes ball 1, who has already walked twice this game. He's up for the 3rd time. And we got Garcia standing at third base with a triple in the gap, right to the right field fence, right center, right under the flagpole. You can't miss the flagpole if you're at Doyle Field. It's as big as my house. It's incredible. Little conversation at the mound between Chad Garner, manager, and the catcher and pitcher, and trying to go over some situation rules and what's going to happen. The only 1 out, a pass ball. You will see Garcia hightail it to the plate, and the pitch. Nice, right down the pipe. 1-1. 1-1 to Arsenault, who hasn't seen many strikes this evening. Don't know what to swing at. And here's the pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. He's looking to. Now he's got to step back in, and now he's got to swing that bat. He's got a player at third base. You got to get him home. Got to get him home. You got to swing the bat. With 1 out, you got to drive the ball somewhere in the outfield and score that run at third. Arsenault steps in. 1-2 count. Up high for ball 2. Good eyes on Arsenault. Gotta love this pressure. Love to be at the plate with this kind of pressure. 2-2 count, and the pitch on the outside corner for ball 3. 3-2. Now got to swing or take a walk. What's he gonna do? You got to drive the ball to the outfield to score Garcia at third base. Got to get the bat on the ball. 3-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging, foul tip. Catcher cannot hang on. We're going to have another pitch. Going to get another pitch. 3-2. Three and 2 counts. 1 out. Leominster has a 2-run lead with a triple off of Garcia. Pitch is in the dirt, and he walks for the 3rd time this evening. That was a close call, I might say. That was a close look for Arsenault. He let that go. It could have went either way, and he has walked 3 times. Now we got a man at the corners. And we have Tony Savatelli coming up, who walked his last time up, but still with 1 out in the bottom half of the 5th. Garcia, and the pitch up high, inside. I think it hit him. He's pointed that it hit him, but the umpire didn't say it. And he's looking for that free pass to first base, but the umpire had none of that. So Savatelli steps back in. And the pitch. And the player's running. He's going outside, and he steals second base. Runners at second and third with a stolen base by Arsenault. Took off on that pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Arsenault at second. Garcia at third. Savatelli at the plate. Looking to add more. And the pitch up high. Almost hit him in the grill. Almost beamed him. I think it did touch him. So he's going to take first base. The bases are jacked right now, everybody. Bases are loaded with Nico Martinez coming up. What is the coach going to do right now? He's going to do a suicide squeeze, a little bunt. I'd love to see something like that happen, right? A little suicide squeeze right up to the first base line, or third base line. The infield has moved in to the infield grass, and Martinez steps in with the bases jacked with one out. Up high. Ball one. We got Savatelli at first, Arsenault at second, Garcia at third, and we have one out, and ball two on Martinez. Just looking to drive this ball someplace. And the pitch. Up high. Oh, catcher had to make that stop. Or was going to go to the backstop, and Garcia would have been hightailing it down that line. 3 balls, no strike. There's no place to put him. You can't walk him. You have to give him a pitch. And the chatter begins on the Blue Devil bench. They want something to happen right here. And the pitch. Right over the plate. He's taking all the way. 3-1. This way they can open up a nice little shot somewhere. And the pitch. Oh, swinging, strike 2, foul ball. Back behind us. Land on Causeway Street. Out of play. 3-2. 1 out. Bases are loaded. Excitement, everybody. Excitement. You gotta love this stuff. That's beautiful. Pat LaPointe just fell off his chair at home. 3-2. And the pitch. Up high for ball 4. He takes his base. And another run scores. And the players move along. Wow. There's still only 1 out. The bases are still loaded for Eamon Durkin. Eamon Durkin steps up to the plate with the bases jacked. And he's looking to hit the ball somewhere. Blue Devils have a 4-1 lead with 2 runs scored to City. He's swinging. Nice hit down the left field line. Going in. Arsenault scores. They throw the ball inside, and there's Arsenault scores. Savatelli scores. Nice little single by Eamon Durkin. Arsenault, Savatelli score on that single. Up to the, between the third baseman and shortstop. The third baseman and shortstop. Brian Favor steps in. Martinez at second. Durkin at first, still with 1 out. There's a bunt attempt. Foiled. 1 strike on Ryan Favor, who gets to the plate with 2 men aboard. From the 2-1 game, now it's a 6-1 game in the bottom of the 5th. They just broke this thing wide open. And the pitch. Nice curveball, strike. Strike 2, but still only 1 out. Favor at the plate, looking to add more. And the pitch, swinging down third baseman, picked up, tags on third base to get 1 out, and he cannot make it. And they're safe at first, and error on the throw. And they throw it to the plate. They back. Favor gets back to second, and Martinez gets back to third base. There was a wild throw, and Favor gets on.
Lemonster catcher number 2, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith comes to the plate. Favor. Still got 1 out. We got 2 outs here. Stepped on third base. Martinez is out. Durkin's at third, and Favor's at second. Two outs. Hit by pitch. Tyler Smith gets hit by a pitch.
Center fielder number 3.
So he's at first base, and the bases are jacked one more time. Durkin's at third base. Favors at second base. And Tyler Smith gets hit by a pitch, and up for the second time in this inning is Sean Dutton, who struck out early in the inning. Bases are loaded again, everybody. Strike one on the batter. Sean Dutton steps in for the second time in the inning. Up high. Strike two. Strike two to Dutton. You got to use that bat now. You're on the hold. 0-2. You got to use the bat because the pitch is going to try to fool you right here. You went up high and he swung for strike three. Struck him out.
Leominster Blue Devil Baseball Club wants to thank the following sponsors.
So, Leominster picks up 4 runs, and yeah, bottom half of the 5th inning.
Orthodontist.
And the score after 5.5. It is 2-1 Capitals. It is in the end of the second. End of the second period, the Bruins are down 2-1 to the Capitals. And the Blue Devils just came up with 4 unanswered runs in this, the bottom half of the 5th inning to take that 6-1 lead as we go in the top half of the 6th inning. And McCarthy still on the mound. And I believe somebody said that they have the answer to that trivia question, and Pat, you cannot answer it. But I'm still looking for that answer, and I believe the assistant coach from Fitchburg said he has the answer. So I'm going to see what he says about it. But the Bruins are down 2-1 at the end of 2. Pat, I just told you that you cannot answer this. So now I'm not buying you a beer the next time I see you. That's it.
I got a trivia answer for you.
Give it to me, Nate.
There's 2 answers. 2016, Ken Griffey Jr. 2018, Chipper Jones.
So we get the answer from the assistant coach of
Leading off
the
the 6th inning for Fitchburg.
Fitchburg.
Third baseman number 7. Mike
Fitchburg High School
Zeller.
sisters just came up with the answer, and he gets a free French fry. So we are on the top half of the 6th inning, everybody, and Leominster's on top 6-1 with a breakout in their bottom half of the 5th. They scored 4 unanswered runs to take a 6-1 lead as McCarthy gets ready to pitch again in the 6th inning.
Coach of the Leominster girls varsity soccer,
Wow.
Scott Houle.
Oh, really?
Is my
I know
uncle,
Scott.
yep.
I know Scott
Yep.
very well.
He told me to tell you. He said hi.
Good,
So
very
just so
good. You
know.
tell Scott I said hello. Great guy.
I will.
Great guy. Thank you. Thank you. So, McCarthy back at it. We got Mike Seelan at the plate with 2 strikes on him. And the pitch. Ooh, he took that all the way. It looked like a good strike from my point of view. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mike Seelan. Scott Houle, I want to say hello to you also. There's a strike 3, looking. Caught him looking. And the leadoff batter, number 47, Anthony Donato,
Second
steps in.
baseman. Number 47,
Anthony Donato steps in. 6-1, the Blue Devils, 1 out in the top half of the 6th. McCarthy is throwing bullets now. He's got strike 1. He's got a 5-run cushion tonight. After being a close game all the way through, it was 2-1 for the most part. But Leominster broke it open in that last half of the 5th. And McCarthy wants just to sail away right now. He just wants to sail away and take this one home. Leadoff batter, Anthony Donato. Facing McCarthy for the third time this evening. Ooh, nice curveball. 1-2. Who struck out in the first inning. Who grounded out to third baseman in the third inning. Donato calls time at the plate. Place is still packed. Beautiful field, beautiful night, but there's no popcorn or no pizza, Brad. No popcorn, no pizza. Swinging, strike 3. Fooled him on that pitch. 2 up, 2 down. I'm going to count the Ks for you, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Center
9,
fielder,
10,
number 2,
11
Alex
Ks
Oquendo.
this evening. 11 Ks this evening. Alex Oquendo up, who flied out to the center fielder and struck out in the third inning. 2 outs. And the pitch in the dirt, 1-1. McCarthy looks stronger and stronger as we go. He's down to the count, 2-0. And the pitch on the outside for ball 3, 3-0. This is the first batter he's faced all night. The first batter he's been down 3-0 count all night long. Looking for that first strike. He's taking all the way, takes all the way. Strike 1. 3-1. And the pitch. Strike 2. Right down Main Street on that one. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Looking for K number 3 in this inning. Looking for it. McCarthy steps off the mound. Time at the plate. Oquendo steps in. McCarthy takes the sign. And the stretch. And the pitch. Swinging. Strike 3. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down. 3 strikeouts in
Here's
that
a look
inning.
at the upcoming baseball schedule. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock at Wachusett. Monday at Neshoba, 4 p.m. Wednesday next week at Algonquin, 4 p.m.
And the only
Friday,
loss
home
that
against
Leominster
Shrewsbury
has this
on the
year is
28th
against
of May,
Neshoba, and they
4
are
p.m.
playing them this
for
weekend,
senior night.
and it's going to be revenge time for them. So after this evening, it looks like Leominster will go up to a 6-1 record. They have Wachusett tomorrow on the road and Neshoba on the road, and that will probably determine whether they're going to finish the season with a good winning record. After this evening, they'll move up to 6-1, which is not bad. It looks really good for the Blue Devils. McCarthy is throwing bullets out there, everybody. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 strikeouts, is that correct? 8, 9, 10, 12. And I missed a player, so he's got 12 strikeouts so far. Coming up to bat for the Blue Devils in the bottom half of their 6th inning. Leadoff will be Evan McCarthy, who will lead things off with Garcia and Arsenault to follow. We got McCarthy, Garcia, and Arsenault. You think Arsenault is going to get his 4th walk of the night? You know, I think we can give a prize away for that too. If Arsenault gets 4 walks tonight, all his furniture will be paid off in full from Jordan's Furniture. What do you think? Isn't that what happens? You get 4 walks in one night.
Leading off, the pitcher, number
all
23,
all your furniture from Jordan's Furniture will be paid off. What do you think, Brad? Okay, we're back to the ball game, everybody. Bottom half of the 6th inning. McCarthy steps in for the Blue Devils. And the pitch. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. He fooled McCarthy on that. Takes strike 1. Gets the sign. Takes a look. McCarthy ready. And the pitch. Swinging. Strike 2 on McCarthy. Foul ball into the backstop. Two strikes on McCarthy. And the pitch. On the outside for ball 1. 1-2. It has really quieted down this evening, Brad. What's going on? There's no noise anymore out here? Everybody's like up high. Ball 2, 2-2. You don't want to lose them now. 2-2. McCarthy steps back in. And the pitch. 2-2 count. Takes his time. And the windup. And the pitch. On the outside. Struck him out looking. It was a pitch he did not want to swing at, and he struck him out looking. 1 down.
Number 8.
Nick Garcia cleared the bases last time up with a 3-run triple. Nick Garcia up at the plate. And the pitch, swinging. Nick Garcia was fooled on that all the way. 1 out. 1-1 the count on Garcia. Swinging to the backstop, out of play. 1-2. Garcia steps back in. Bases are empty. 1 out. And the pitch. Taking his time. And the windup. And the, oh, nice pitch by the pitcher. He caught him looking too. 2 straight strikeouts looking. Fooled them both on that nice little curve on the outside corner.
16,
Brandon Arsenault, who has walked 3 times this evening. He gets another walk now, Brad. He gets another walk right now. He gets a free French fry. He gets all his furniture paid from Jordan's Furniture. And also he gets a free elevator ride at the Sheridan. And maybe, oh, he went for the bunt. Maybe, oh, there's got to be another prize in there for him. So Brandon Arsenault is down on the count 0-1, looking for his 4th walk of the night. And he went for the bunt on that last attempt. And the pitch, swinging. Strike 2. Now he has to use the bat. It's in the pitcher's count right now, 0-2. The pitcher can do anything he wants. He can fool with it in the dirt somewhere, nobody on base. Up high, over the head, 2-1, 1-2. But Arsenault's going to try and fight back and get that walk. And the pitch, looking for the K on the outside, 2-2 to Arsenault. He's going for that 4th walk, Brad. He's going for the 4th walk. Let's see what Arsenault can do. It's 2-2. All right, let's see what he's got. And the windup and the pitch. Swinging, strike 3 call over to first base. Struck him out. Struck out the side. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. And it's top of the 7th, everybody. They've got Zach Scott, Michael Cooper, and Adam Sears as the scheduled 3 batters in the top half of the 7th with the Blue Devils on top 6-1 with
Softball
McCarthy
game
coming back on the
is
mound
home on Monday
to have a
against
complete
Neshoba
game
at the
against
Lashley Field.
the Red Raiders with 12 strikeouts. He's got Scott, Cooper, and Sears as a scheduled 3. And he wants to finish the game he started. That's a good battery right here. A good battery between Smith and McCarthy. He's looking to shut him out, shut him down this third for their 6th win of the season. And McCarthy will go 3-0 on the season as a starter. Let's see if Fitchburg has anything in them to pull these guys a little closer. And the Bruins right now, everybody, I believe they started their 3rd period. Let me take a look. It's still 2-1, and they just started the 3rd period, and the Red Sox were up 6-1. So if you people are watching this game, I'll keep you updated. Caps are up 2-1 into the 3rd period at the Boston Garden. I call it the Boston Garden. It's the TD Garden, but I call it the Boston Garden. Right, don't I? It's a beautiful thing. People are hanging out, waiting for the end of this game. And number 5 steps in. Zach Scott steps in. Swinging, strike 1. McCarthy's still throwing BBs out there. Just blowing it by them. He's got 3 consecutive strikeouts. 3 out of the last 5 batters struck out. 4 out of the last 5 batters I'm talking about. Swinging, nice hit down the left field line over the, oh, nice grab by the left fielder. Picked up, was curving to the player's right, and he picked it up, flied out to the left fielder for out number 1 in the top half of the 7th inning. Michael Cooper is your batter, the catcher for the Red Raiders. One out in the top half of the 7th. McCarthy, nice little slow curveball for strike number 1. Again, he's ahead of the batter. That's his forte all night long. The last time I seen him, the same thing. Again this evening, gets ahead of the batter. Pop fly, short left field, picked up by the shortstop for out number 2. 2 outs.
Number 3,
Adam Sears up for his 3rd time. He struck out looking twice against McCarthy. Up for the 3rd time with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Looking for a complete game victory for McCarthy. Strike on the outside corner for strike 1. He's ahead of the batter again. All night long. And the pitch. Swinging, strike 2. 0-2. Now what's McCarthy going to do? He's going to try to fool him with a high heat right here. Shoulder height heat. Going top shelf on this one here. Swinging, strike 3, struck him out. Swinging, complete victory for McCarthy. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base, no errors. And Leominster comes away with a 6-1 victory over the rival Fitchburg High School. Great game by McCarthy. Complete ball game. Leominster came away with 4 runs in that 6th inning, which put the game away. I mean, the 5th inning, which put the game away. Other than that, it was a 2-1 ball game all game long. Kudos to Fitchburg High School for staying in there. Starting pitcher for Fitchburg did a great job. Held them to just 2 runs. And we got to congratulate the Red Raiders for a great ball game they played here. Great sportsmanship between both teams. It was a pitcher's duel for most of the game. And Leominster comes out on top with a 6-1 victory in front of, 3,000 fans at Doyle Field. All right, no, not 2,000 fans. Well, everybody, hope we all enjoyed our live broadcast this evening with the camera technician, Brad Bedard, showing his stuff all the time. And Pat LaPointe said the field looks good on that camera. I'm glad it does. And he does a great job with the field. And we'll be back for another game. I'm not sure when our next broadcast will be, but I know we're going to be Monday, softball Monday. We are doing Monday softball with the Leominster Varsity girls at the Lassie League field off of Route 12 in Leominster. At the Lassie League field off Route 12. We'll be there for a 4 o'clock start, I believe. And I'm not sure, are we going live or no live? We're going to go live. We're going to go live, ladies and gentlemen, at the softball game on Monday at the Lassie League field in Leominster off of Central Street, Route 12 in Leominster. Well, I hope you have all enjoyed this game this evening. Leominster improves to 6-1 with a 6-1 victory over Fitchburg Red Raiders. And their next contest will be tomorrow against Wachusett, and I believe on Saturday against Neshoba. It'll be payback for Neshoba, their only loss of the season. So, on behalf of myself and station identification, this is Leominster TV, your host, Ray Richard, the voice of the Blue Devils for hockey and baseball and now softball. And I'm not sure what else I could do. We're going to do a bocce or checkers or something like that. Yeah, something like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and my camera engineer, Brad Bedard, the man of all seasons, we'd like to say good night to everybody from beautiful Doyle Field in Leominster, Mass. Hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. Hope to see you again on Monday for the live broadcast of varsity girls softball. And after that, we're not sure the schedule. We'll let everybody know what goes on after that. So our next schedule, Monday, with Leominster softball. Good night, everybody. Hope you got a great time. And I'll see you then. And thanks for joining us this evening. Have a good rest of your night. And may God bless. Good night, everybody. Till the next time.
LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors: Richardson Funeral Home, www.richardsonfuneralhome.net, the Il Camino Restaurant, www.ilcamino-restaurant.com, and by MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.